Hey, and I'm going to start off with the first one, which I wrote recently for a new friend who was, I'd like her to get to know me a little better as a friend. So it's called Sincerity. I don't often write pieces with a lot of I in them. I find it very confining, but I figured this one was suitable. So I wrote it last week. Um, Woke up to a song in my head, wondering if it was about inclusion or exclusion. The melody and bass dance like a reverberation in my mind, just taking my time. The harmonies resound, going down. Waking up to this tune in my head, I have taken on myself that there is a message in the lyrics. Love between two, a whole world of context. The contemplations of my life, which roads not taken have affected me. The universal gives me subtle directions. Relationships are never a mute point, never static. You cannot deny love exists. It is everywhere. Even the grass between our toes loves the dirt. Woke up to that song in my head, no longer wondering what it was about. The holding back of loving, the melody and bass still dance, like both echoes and jingle in my mind. Just taking my time, those harmonies still resound. Waking up with my head in the deep well, laughing at the folly of protecting myself and spending much of my life protecting my psyche. Being vulnerable isn't always easy. There's a fearlessness required. I will walk in the big street, going to the big cathedral, down by the big tall buildings, near the fast big river that pours into the biggest lake. I will walk on that big avenue. Thank you. This, this next one is called Surrenders. As if in a dream, through the tossing and turning green sheets and cover awry, there below the flying man were the soiled remnants of civil war. Saddled horses carrying men with stars on their shoulders, officer aides nearby, swords on, handguns holstered, eyeing each other intently, having been enemies just seconds before. Two horses tethered to separate rails, their riders inside, agreeing to end the bloodletting struggle. Lee surrendered in 1865. Flying thoughts trailing, it is last night again, where the dream seemed to take the symbols, all a metaphor without alliteration, for the passions of an earlier life falling away into the air below. It is flight away from a fight, cruising away from those old ardors, no longer present, only in memories, the regarding of the memory of a memory of a memory. There's an updraft in the sky, bringing a white, effortless soar, delightful, fruitful, empowering, gaining a strength to fly longer, further than ever expected. A life lived in the now. Thank you. And I had to read this one to everyone today based on the events of the weekend. I could not read this today, so I hope I wrote this back in March. Um, this one is called Becoming the Earl. The canyon reverberates with tyranny. An old hierarchy is fraught with the corrupt. Torched houses of the competitors bear witness to it. The armed minions of the older have the nag of questions in their eyes. The wolf howls off in the green hillside. The elk bugles in the distance. Hear the eagle cry. Their wounded dog whimpers under the long house. Modern halls are not made of shields. The rafters are not bolstered by old spears. Traditions do not persist in the dawn of today. Even so, the evils of leaders come through the ages. Yet good people are born to the tribes. These, worthy of the battles they must face, somehow the red-tailed hawk speaks the truths to them. They listen in the safe places. The water rushes through the mountain watercourses. These winter snowmelts wash away the rot of a dead bison there. The corruption of the dirt is cleansed and the earth readies for a new day. The good have grown. They are wiser than the manipulation of Twitter, smarter than the spies on Instagram, and only text their truths to those who listen. That there will be nobody to burn on the pyre, no longship to set ablaze going to the final sail into the sunset. Only the dark dust of a prison in the twilight for right will always drain the reprehensible swamp. Thank you.